In this cold snap along the 900 block of Pandora, Victoria's most vulnerable are desperate to stay warm.
It's hard on the body, it's hard on the mind.
Cam is coloring to keep his mind off the cold.
When I get really cold, I get sick.
He's one of many that have been heading indoors each night to the city's warming center on Cook Street, opened for an unprecedented 9 nights in a row, triggered by the cold temperatures and all the capital city's shelters and emergency beds being full. Each night, the city's warming centers have also been full, leaving people tenting in -11-degree weather.
There's no capacity.
The city's fire chief says the resources are being stretched extremely thin.
We are at the breaking point, and we need more staffing resources. We need the province to step up and do more.
The city applied twice to the province to provide personnel, saying the Ministry of Emergency Management and Climate Readiness denied both requests.
EMCR notified us that they didn't have a staffing pool available. They said that the bulk of their staffing pool is with respect to BC Wildfire Service, and given that it's the off-season, they didn't have staffing resources.
The Ministry of Housing and Emergency Management says the city's requests were for services the province doesn't provide, that they should be asking organizations in town for help, costs for which they can later reimburse.
I think this demonstrates a failure at many different levels. We've got insufficient space for the need in Victoria, and we need to do better. The province needs to do better.
This cold is expected to last until Thursday.
Yeah, it's awful.
For people like Cam, the city's warming center is critical to surviving the night.
You get pretty full.
The question now is if he'll get in.
BC's police watchdog has cleared the RCMP of any wrongdoing after a range of non-lethal weapons were used on a knife-wielding man in Courtenay last April. The hours-long standoff left that man seriously injured. Mounties were called to the home along Morello Place after neighbors reported he was yelling and causing a disturbance. When officers arrived, the man told police he had a knife and threatened to kill anyone who entered the home. During the standoff, police deployed gas, tasers, rubber bullets, and a hose. He eventually left with a broken arm, broken fingers, and a puncture wound to his thigh.